Fox Carolina First Alert Weather with meteorologist Chrissy Kohler.
We do have a first alert weather day coming up tomorrow. Once again, we've had a couple back-to-back air quality issues. We had some storms earlier today, and now we're looking ahead to tomorrow where we've got another round of storms on the way. This round could be severe. Potential for damaging straight line winds, hail, and even outside of any severe warnings we may or may not get tomorrow afternoon, a lot of lightning associated with these. So even if you're not under a severe warning tomorrow, but you can hear the thunder, you need to be headed inside because a lot of these storms are going to have a lot of lightning with that. And we've seen this with these thunderstorms. You can see that showing up on the radar loop here over just the last 3 hours. Look at this complex of storms moving through central Tennessee. That's outside of our area, staying to our west here, but that's really the direction we're looking. It's what's happening here in southern parts of Illinois, Louisiana, and Kentucky. Look, new severe thunderstorm warning right there into southern Illinois, moving into Kentucky. That complex of thunderstorms is what we're tracking as it dives down to the southeast, headed in our direction. Now, what's happening in central Tennessee, I expect to stay to our west over the next couple of hours, staying outside of our area. But as we head in towards about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, we may start to see a few thunderstorms take a dive at our area. About Tennessee, North Carolina border, about 9 a.m. through about 11 o'clock in the morning, it's possible we see a few isolated storms. Notice they're fizzling out as they drop down to the southeast, which is good news there. The main event, though, comes into play as we head into the afternoon, especially since at this point, I'm expecting to get a good amount of sunshine into the morning and early afternoon. Even with partly cloudy skies, that sunshine still cooks the atmosphere. So by 3 o'clock, we start to see these thunderstorms popping up here. And at 6 o'clock, notice this heavy round of storms moving through Greenville, Spartanburg County, up and towards Hendersonville, just to the south of Asheville into Buncombe County, as well as down around northeast Georgia. These drop down to the southeast. So by 8 o'clock, now into the southern parts of the upstate and clearing through the mountains in northern upstate. And then it moves out of here by about 9-10 o'clock. Now keep in mind, this latest model run is a little bit earlier than what we were seeing with the previous model run earlier today. So it's kind of speeding up as we go through time. So there may be some fluctuations with this timing as we head into the day tomorrow. So keep up to date on what's happening here. By the time we get into the day on Sunday, maybe an isolated storm or two along the Tennessee-North Carolina border and a few storms trying to work their way in from central Georgia into the afternoon. I don't expect a lot of coverage Sunday, but it's certainly something we're going to watch out for. A lot of lightning both days there, damaging wind and hail threat mainly for Saturday, and then heavy rain also possible with any storms we see. Plus, on top of that, it's going to be hot and humid. Check out these heat indices into the upstate. 102 Saturday, 104 Sunday, and 102 on Monday. Sunday, we could see another first alert day issued for that if we get that heat index forecast looking like it's going to get to around 105. 105 gets us a heat advisory, and that's where we forecast those dangerous heat levels. Just keep in mind, even without that heat advisory, it is going to be very hot, very humid. We're talking mid-90s into the upstate, and we're talking those around 90 degrees into the mountains as we head into this upcoming weekend. So definitely want to make sure you're staying well hydrated as we head into this upcoming weekend. It is now time to get a look at your Harley-Davidson riding forecast as we head into this weekend. Things looking a little dicey on Saturday afternoon, but you could probably get it a pretty good ride as you head into Saturday morning up into the mountains. Sunday not looking too bad there, but again, make sure you're staying well hydrated. A high around 90 into the mountains both days. In the upstate, you're talking those mid-90s with those heat indices upwards of 100, so try to get those rides in early before the heat of the day gets to be a little too much. Tori?